Hello again and welcome back to my channel. I have in front of me today these two foil water decals from Sheen Modern. We have Mixed Arts 14 and the lines. And I've cut out the selection of decals that I want. And I've painted my nails white and painted the tacky base coat from Model's Own. And I'm going to be applying the pink pearlescent shimmer pigment to this tacky base coat. I'm using this brush to dab it onto my nails. I'm going to go for type of a gradient effect. I've never used the pigments with this tacky base coat. I normally use foil glue, and because I've used this with other pigments, I wanted to see how it would work with the ones from Sheen Modern. So I've put some out onto the plastic sheet there and just dab the brush in and just gently pat it over my nails. And it is giving a nice light effect. It's sticking well to the tacky base, but I wasn't happy with the actual finished look of the gradient because some went straight and others went diagonal. So after I brushed off of the nail and tried to blend in the actual line, I wasn't completely happy with it. So then, because I'd painted the tacky base over the entire nail, I decided just to completely cover the nail with the pink pigment instead. So you can see there, some went at an angle, some went straight, and I wasn't happy with it. So then decided to just basically carry on and cover the whole nail. So there was enough pigment on the end of the brush. As you can see, I'm actually rubbing completely over the nail. The white polish underneath is totally dry, and the tacky base coat doesn't take long to dry, so there was no worry of me damaging any of the actual polish. And it gives such a delicate and beautiful finish to the nails. And then to this, now that has done, I'm going to move that out the way, clean my brush a little bit, just make sure that all the pigment is burnished into my nails. And then we will fetch in the water decals and have fun separating them. Get rid of that bit of pigment there. And then I'm going to apply foil glue over the pigment. And before I do that, I want to just put a squirt of water over each of the decals so they can be soaking off of their backing while I apply the foil glue, because I'm only applying a really thin base and that doesn't take long to dry. So we'll just leave those there and then apply the foil glue over the entire surface of my nail, and then wait for that to dry. And then with a clear stamper, we'll stick the lines directly to my nails, but then with the flowers and the little cute bird, I'm going to leave those on the stamper, and the the flowers I'm going to colour in with a neon pink pigment that is also from Sheen Modern, and I'm going to show that to you now. And the little birdie I'm going to colour in with some brown nail polish. So you can see, you can just pick them up, slide off the backing, dab off any excess water, and then with the foil glue, this helps them adhere to the nail. Okay, they're all picked up on the stampers. We're just going to get a little stamper just to get the little birdie. And we'll just let them dry for a bit so I know there is no excess water on them, even though I've dabbed it off. So now, using this brown polish from MoU Nails, I'm just going to put some on my little messy palette here and just colour in the little birdie. And I'm doing this one first because obviously I want the polish to dry before I stick it to my nails, and this will still adhere because of obviously the tacky layer that's left from the foil glue. But just carefully paint round the foil decal and fill in all the little birdie, and there you can see, so cute. So just wipe off my brush there, move that out the way. Now onto the stampers with the flowers on. So the pigment will stick to the flowers, I'm going to place a little dab of foil glue in each flower, and then once it's gone clear and dried, I will add the pigment to the centre of each flower. So you can see now the foil glue is clear. I'm just with a tiny brush just picking up a little bit of the neon pink pigment and just filling that in. And it doesn't matter if the pigment goes on the stamper because that will not go onto your nails. The birdie is dry and just looks super cute. I've left those two flowers because the foil glue isn't entirely dry and I can still see a little some white patches. But on the ones that I've done already, I can take those now and stamp them onto my nails, like so. Doing the bigger flower at the top and the smaller flower at the bottom. As I said, it doesn't matter about any excess pigment on the stamper, because I was worried at first, but when I actually stamped to my nail and then took the stamper off, there was no extra pigment. And I'm just going to finish off the look like that, colour in them last two flowers and then do my pinky. And then that is the look completed. So I cleaned up the excess overhanging from the lines decals, and now I'm just applying a top coat to protect everything. You don't have to worry about any smearing because obviously the polish and the pigment is on the reverse of the images. The top coat smooths everything out, gives a gorgeous glossy finish. I absolutely love how this looks over the light pearlescent pink base. Absolutely gorgeous. I will link to all of these products in the description box below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.